joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 17 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
Back to throw, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. They'll run here with Mason. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They go play action here. Purdy. That is caught, and so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Running left, it's Warren.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
You look at this Niner defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Prescott from the gun.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now Prescott.
Going right back to Ferguson. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing. Prescott. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Prescott yet again.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great effort there. With touchdown number 8.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
Purdy now to throw. That's complete to Pearsall.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Here we go. Go.
Now Mason. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now Prescott.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Mason. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Jordan Mason, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
A handoff for Warren.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
There we go!
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb,
his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Cowboys are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Purdy looking to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Prescott. Got his man. It's Warren. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. And he will slide down with a good gain. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. 2nd down and 6 now. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they run. It's Mason. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Mason with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is
this is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Purdy bootlegging it.
They'll roll him out right.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Big strides. Look at him go.
And down to the 19-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's got it. Touchdown. George Kittle from 19 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Webb. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
He gets this complete to Shaheed.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Yeah.
On the give, it's Warren.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Yeah!
Prescott now. Powering forward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The visitors' offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll run on 1st down. Mason, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Purdy. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Purdy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now Prescott. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we've reached halftime in a wild first.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns.
Throwing. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Webb. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kill! 47. Here we go. 26.
Looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. That is caught. Still shedding tackles.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Now a run with Warren.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah!
On the run, it's Warren.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Yeah!
Warren will try the right side. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 24, Prescott. Left side to Lamb.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as a tackle made at the 18.
Yeah, here we go. What I said. Wait, what I said.
Now back to throw.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Up the middle they go. It's Mason. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He completes it to Evans.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Well, now how about this return?
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the ball looks bigger when
they're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best. But these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Throwing here, Purdy.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Purdy from the gun. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now in Arlington. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Here's Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott.
Got his man. It's Warren.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now from the 50.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott yet again.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
47 yards.
And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at the 34. A handoff to start the drive to Mason. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And quickly they get to the line. On the ground again, it's Mason. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And the ball is knocked out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the big fella.
He's to the 15.
And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
To throw is Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Here's Prescott.
Going right back to Ferguson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Prescott from the gun.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson
from a yard out.
And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run again with Mason. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by 13, just over a minute 40 to play. Their 4-game winning streak in great danger.
Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Dak.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Webb. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Here's 1st down. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
31 yards.
And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
And the 49er hands team does its job. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for San Francisco, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in.